Well, that was a really interesting game that was completely overshadowed by a more interesting post game.
Oh yeah, we got a pretty awesome Draymond Green presser afterwards. I mean, you guys are gonna see the clips. We'll talk about it here, but pretty. We hadn't got him in a while at the podium, so
Yeah.
he had a lot of great answers on to a lot of good questions, and it was fun.
I mean, it started with him saying that he didn't realize that they had clinched a playing spot. They win 109, 106. Um,
And it ends with him just going on this 4 minute, maybe 5 minute monologue about Wemby talking about his
which,
MVP games, which he was right about.
by the way, had directly followed another 4.5 minute answer about why they're not throwing in the towel.
Yeah,
So it's like you get these two crazy, not crazy, but just two very in depth Draymond.
which was also preceded by a very nice answer about why Gui Santos is like doing so well right now, which like maybe like somehow was the least like
Right.
long answer that he had. But
Also, we're back at Chase
oh
Center.
yeah, yes,
It would be the courtside Warrior report, but they're a little bit noisy down there, so we're going to be up here.
Mike might be a little scratchy, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
Oh well. Oh well. So Warriors win. They survive. 3 point win.
26 turnovers.
6 turnovers. I mean, it was like it was bad.
It was
Man.
pretty ugly, and I kind of think the Nets kind of threw that game at the end.
I mean, quite literally, Ben Seraph literally threw like a.
It was somebody choked that thing at the
Well,
end.
I think he thought he got fouled, and then they didn't call a foul, which I'm really glad because that game did not need to go on another like
Yeah,
2 minutes.
I don't think
that.
the refs wanted to stay another couple
I didn't
minutes for
either.
that.
Yeah. Um, Draymond. Oh, the other thing again, Draymond's press conference was so interesting. He straight up said if Steph doesn't feel healthy, he shouldn't come back. Like, he shouldn't push himself. Which, if you say it logically, if you say it like out loud, it's completely logical. Don't
Yeah,
force yourself to come back. But
from a player on the Warriors, a player as significant as Draymond saying that, because Steve Kerr's been pretty like neutral, mum about
of
it.
course,
All the other guys have been like, oh, he's working, but for Draymond to say that it's not nothing.
not nothing. Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of stuff about Draymond
We
after this game.
can't even get into all of it.
But yeah, they come off this 6 game road trip. We haven't done it. We didn't do an episode after Dallas just because I was under the weather. Kenzo, I think, was had life
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Uh,
out and about.
just out and about. Moses Moody, as everyone knows by this point, ruptured his left patellar tendon in his knee. He's going to be out for the year, and
Likely longer.
oh yeah,
It's a long recovery.
he's going to be out for a lot of next year too.
It's worse than an ACL. Like it's just gonna be a long recovery. Kalena Azabuki actually called it in the moment because he had the very similar, almost I'm pretty sure the same
Yeah,
injury.
and
Yeah,
and you kind of tell the team was affected by it, especially early on. I think Steve said pregame they hadn't even really talked about it yet as a team.
yeah,
They look sluggish. They look like
sad.
they look like a team that not only had they lost a really beloved member of that locker room, they were playing their seventh game in like 11 days,
Yeah,
which I like how the not like, but like season's kind of ending the way it began. It began with
yeah,
this crazy 17 game and like what 29-day stretch, and now
yeah,
you have the 7 games and 11 day stretch.
yeah,
Um, now the Warriors they play one more home game. They go to Denver on Sunday, and then
yeah.
they basically play like what 2 straight weeks at home,
At home or in California for the most
California.
part.
So
Yeah,
now with Steph, everyone's he was going to scrimmage in
did not
Atlanta, didn't do
didn't do
that
that because it was going to scrimmage yesterday. They didn't do
in
that.
practice. They're going to practice tomorrow.
We'll see.
Yeah, the Warriors keep saying we're going to have an update later in the week. It's Wednesday, about to. I mean, we're 1 hour away from it being Thursday, so
Yeah,
the week. Not much later you can get in the week, you know.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
I mean, it is. I don't know what they're thinking about what Steph's injury and if Moody's injury changes anything of that all.
yeah,
But I mean, it definitely should scare you the
right.
fact that Moses went out like that. Given like you're not gonna have Butler for most of next season, you're probably not gonna have Moody for most of next season.
If any of that season,
The only thing that can get worse in the season is more injuries.
right.
And
With that said, Steph is at the point of his career where he doesn't have a lot of games left in his
yeah,
career. I
clock
mean,
ticking.
clock's ticking. Draymond, again, we're gonna keep referencing this Draymond
Awesome presser.
presser. where he's like that nothing is guaranteed. I mean,
Yeah.
Steph wants to be out there because how many more games does he have left in
Yeah.
his career at this point?
Yeah.
Which I can't blame him for thinking like that. But
Like even if he can get like 3 or 4 games the rest of this year, I think that's
yeah,
just kind of the guy who he is. But also, if we're talking about the ticking clock, like that, those games kind of matter in some ways. You
yeah.
know, even if this season is for the most part lost.
Which 2 game winning streak. They're going to play the Wizards. Probably going to be a 3 game winning streak.
You would hope.
I don't think anyone thinks this team is actually good.
No,
I mean, we have eyeballs. We can see this.
I mean, and they're freaking injured. Like this season's lost. Like I don't. There's
Yeah.
like once Jimmy Butler went down, it was pretty much over, and then injury, and it really made it over. So
Yeah, I mean this team is cooked, but they're going to make the play-in, and then after that, who knows?
probably
Maybe,
see us in Portland.
yeah, Susan Portland. Maybe they win that game, and they have to go and play. Who would it be? I guess the Clippers, maybe.
Clippers are they're either going to LA or they're going to Portland. Maybe they get
And
up
if they win that game, maybe they then go play
Suns,
the Suns or the Clippers, or one of those teams.
Maybe the Rockets because the Rockets are
nah, the Rockets are 10 games up. I think. Which Rockets, shout out to them for blowing like a 13-point overtime.
Historic overtime loss.
What a crazy team that team is.
Yeah.
Another quick NBA news: the board of governors, the owners, they approve looking into expansion.
Yeah.
Which I have a story in the San Jose Mercury News, which is where I write and where I work, where I talked to Tim Booth of the Seattle Times, and he straight up said, I mean, it's going to be Seattle and Vegas.
Yeah.
They would know this. And that
Seattle for sure. Vegas probably. I think that one is like I've heard people have kind of talked about maybe Vegas isn't a good place, but it's probably going to be those
it's
two.
going to be those two.
Yeah.
And I mean, now that this vote passed, it's going to happen.
Yeah. There's so much money involved with the owners and everything. Every owner gets what, like 600 million in free money
that they don't have to share with the players.
So there's jet players. They don't have to do anything. They can pocket it themselves.
According to Tim Booth, again, read his coverage of Seattle Times. Great reporter. He's been on top of it since day one. Looking at 2028 to be the time where they start, which, Gary Payton has famously said multiple times he wants to play for the team that his dad played for.
Maybe
I will say he's 4 field goals away from tying Wilt.
That was funny. Also, someone asked Dalton Johnson from NBC asked, "You compare yourself to Wilt at all?"
Gary was not about to do that.
He said no comment.
No comment.
I mean, other than all this news, I guess like one thing with Moses is like Kerr said on radio yesterday that it was a clean tear, so they should make surgery pretty simple. No other damage other than the tear. So that's like one bit of good news.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, his rehab's gonna start. It's pretty sad, I gotta say. Like he's a good dude.
Steve said that he is in good spirits.
He's in good spirits, yeah.
Which I mean,
I think if there's one guy who can attack a rehab, I would be pretty confident in Moses attacking just based on the work ethic and the kind of guy he is. He's very very wise kind of guy. So wishing the best for that guy. He's a wonderful guy to cover.
Right. Speaking of coverage, Kenzo, where can we read your stuff?
ClutchPoints. Go to Twitter. Speaking of Gui Santos' really great game, I have a feature on him. Go read that. It's on my Twitter. It's on ClutchPoints. Go over there, and we'll catch you on the next one.
And you can read me at, of course, the San Jose Mercury News, East Bay Times, Bay Area News Group. Where next time you see us will be after the Wizards game. I would say after the win against the Wizards. This team literally got taken to within 3 points of the Nets. By the way, I just want to give a shout out to Malachi Smith. Chattanooga Mock.
His guy.
Pretty crazy to see someone from UTC playing in the NBA, but I think Southern Conference represent.
Some Zaire Williams, 19 points. That's also his guy a little bit.
Yeah, Stanford. But no, Malachi Smith, him and David Jean-Baptiste, great backcourt, led the Mocs to their last NCAA tournament run in 2022, aka one run where basically Illinois took him out in the first round. Brand Bajemski was on that team.
Wow.
With that said, this has been the JoJo and Kenzo Courtside Warriors Report, although we're not really courtside, and we will see you on Friday.